Hello, it's Alex here with the Big Pixel, bringing you a review of the Evga Gtx 980 Hybrid graphics card. So, the 980 Hybrid, priced in the higher regions of £500, it compares rather favourably to Nvidia's only higher rated offering, the likes of the GTX 980 Ti, often seen retailing close to £600, and the Titan X, which exceeds the £800 mark. Predictably, all of this is undercut somewhat by AMD's Fury and even Fury X in the regions of £400+ to £500+. In terms of specifications, however, the 980 Hybrid compares more directly to AMD's Fury, with the Fury X being closer rated to Nvidia Titan X, although if you're buying bang for your buck, the Fury X looks like a remarkably good contender. So of course, Evga's unique selling point here is the 980 Hybrid is of course water-cooled. Actually I lied, in the great scheme of things, water-cooling a graphics card is nothing new, as Evga's own Hydro Copper and Zeus Poseidon cards try to take a slice of the watery pie. Both of these however do require some serious plumbing before functioning, which is where the 980 Hybrid steps in and offers a plug-and-play option. Utilising a closed-loop water-cooling system with a thin 120mm radiator and fan to provide a simple drop-in installation in most cases, thus removing the need of designing a full custom water loop as required by the other two cards. At this point, it's worth mentioning the quality of Evga's work in adding a water cooling system to the GTX 980. It would have been very easy for them to simply slap a radiator and a fan onto a standard graphics card and say that will do, and call it a day, but instead, a real effort has been made into integrating the whole system as efficiently and as professionally as possible. And this shows, it really shows. Take note of the precision cut openings on the casing to make way for the braided hoses which are fitted seamlessly into the radiator especially. This attention to detail is further than just skin deep as well. By making use of variable control fans, the speed of the fans is dynamically controlled according to the temperature of the GPU, and coupled with efficiency of water cooling, this means virtually silent operation. But what does all this effort mean for performance? After all, to go to the extent of adding a water cooling system and charging a suitable premium for absolutely no gain whatsoever would be ludicrous, right? Appropriately then, the 980 Hybrid is one of the highest clocked Maxwell cards on the market, with a base clock of 1291 MHz and a boost clock of 1393 MHz. For those of you who are interested in overclocking, it would be worth mentioning that Evga does not allow you to increase the voltage over and above what other competitors offer, although an added cooling capacity pays enormous dividends. And so to conclude, is it worth spending your hard-earned cash on a hybrid? If you already have a reference GTX 980, then no it isn't, as Evga offers the closed-loop cooling system as a separate upgrade kit to be retrofitted to an existing graphics card. But for the rest of us, it's certainly worth it. Evga has built a graphics card that, although not quite the same level as a Titan X, but for a significantly less cost, it's built amazingly well, operates with the sort of sound that bats would describe as quiet whilst running, far cooler than the opposition, and boasting some very impressive performance stats to boot. All in all, this should ensure the GTX 980 Hybrid is one of the most sought after 980 cards around.